And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the lady of the house, Miss Brenda Moss, a.k.a. Lady D.
Lady D. Here I am. Welcome everyone to Let's Jazz It Up.
Keep it 100. For the best in hip-hop music, keep it locked right here on Let's Jazz It Up, blogtalkradio.com with your girl, Lady Diva.
Lady Diva, this is your house. You got it like that.
All right then.
Yeah, y'all, it's Lady Diva live on Let's Jazz It Up, blogtalkradio.com. Holla at your girl.
Woo-wee.
She'll say when the phone line girl, but okay, so.
Lady Diva, set the mood for romance. Smooth, slow jams. Here, live on Let's Jazz It Up, blogtalkradio.com. With your girl, Lady Diva. For the best in smooth jazz, R&B, and soul. Keep it locked right here at Let's Jazz It Up, blogtalkradio.com. Gentlemen, Miss Brenda Moss, a.k.a. Lady Diva.
My pen game like end game when I snap. Everybody getting ashes. It ain't safe for the masses. It ain't safe for you bastards who tucking lace with the classes of an average rapper. You just another trace to assassins, another marker, a target, and ain't no part of you artists. Y'all are far from the hardest. If I get started, I'm carving the heart of all of them ardent. My pen is sharp as a hawkers. They do a lot of talking until I'm tossing their carcass. Like it's duck season, I keep squeezing, they seats breathing. Step, it's winter time and the pen got these sheets freezing. I flow like a street genius, you got criminal rage. Only time you sat in the bars making minimum wage. Saying you killing raps, you just ripped up a page. My quotas appear as though you just stepping with sage. How could you possibly stop me when I'm connected like the numbers, man? Y'all the same niggas putting the hundreds in a circle scam, damn.
I asked Ethan to rap first and he heard the plan. Words slithered like a serpent through my working hand. Writing verses picture perfect to convert the grand. They like the courage I'm exerting with these verses, man. It ain't worth a damn. Hit them with the mad force and pack. Don't need ointment, but I'm sort of rash. Drill trap or boom bap, I doom cats. Big belly, but I move fast for a new bag. Disciplined if I'm flipping this intricate. I'm meticulous in the midst of this. You rap on some beginner shit. I give no mercy to simpletons. I deliver hits while shedding light in the room like I done hit the switch. Ain't a mystery why they music ain't got around. Rappers ain't getting on, just mimicking lots of sounds. Lot of talk on the net, but they hush when I come around. You was sick of me before, how you gon' stomach me now? I'm set to damage, they tend to panic. I'm not the baddest. You see me young to come up and know I'm the next to have it. Assess and match him, addressing havoc. My pen is magic with plenty static. I send them blessings with hella passion. It was written something like a young Nas. And when it comes to bars, I'm gone. My mind could run yards. If it's rap, we bar fighting. I don't need to touch y'all. Fade, they ain't trying to catch it like a gun charge. This game will chew you up and spit you out like bubble gum. Gotta stand 10 toes down if you wanna run with us. 9/16/94, I become the one. It ain't a question that I'm troublesome.
All right, everyone, that is Troublesome by Dre Marro. He is my guest, a return guest, back on my platform today. Dre, are you with me?
I am. Thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure.
All right. All right. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Chicago, Illinois.
All right.
Central Standard
Right
Time Zone.
then. All right. All right. So tell us what you've been doing since the last time you were on my platform.
Sure. So, we talked off air a little bit, but a lot has been so different from last year, from the last time. As far as my online presence, I think that's grown a lot. My following, I have a loyal following, supporters that have been following me since day one, and new people that have just, been able to catch me on YouTube and my new music on Spotify. A lot of live events. Unfortunately, COVID-19, I think, has affected everyone in the music industry. But just before that hit, I was blessed to be able to do the Midwest Takeover Promo tour. I remember in December last year, we talked a little bit about, some of my past shows, traveling, all around, from New York to Atlanta, Georgia, to Chicago. Now that I'm living in the city in Chicago, I was able to, travel to some spots in Illinois, do some venues in Sturtevant, Racine, Wisconsin, my hometown of Kenosha, Wisconsin, and even West Bend, Wisconsin. Shout out to the Inferno, which has been one of my home venues that I've been in. But yeah, so it's just been a year of growth, and we've been blessed to be up to this point. So,
well,
yeah,
thank you. Thank you for that information. Wow. So I just spin Troublesome, and that is the name of your album as well. Tell me who was collaborating with you on that track.
So that track, shout out to, his name is Ethan Anomaly, an artist out of Racine, Wisconsin. I met him, I want to say maybe 3 years ago, through other mutual artists that we knew. And I've always thought that he's had, a very unique sound and just great lyrical ability. So when I was putting together this project, I still didn't have a name for the project. I just knew that I wanted to put together something during COVID-19 to kind of give people some new music to jam to, get people out of the, a lot of the negativity that's, been shared online on social media, give people that escape. So I had the beat, I really love the groove, the instrumental. Prime Stars has always, provided me with some great instrumentals that produce some tracks on my Lights EP. So, I actually sent it to him with no lyrics on it. I just told him, here, you go first. That's why when the verse started to go, I asked Ethan to rap first, and he heard the plan. Because I told him, I sent him the beat. I was like, you go in on this, and I'm just going to go off of your vibe. And he's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I really want to hear what you're all about, and I want to be able to challenge myself to be able to mesh with your style. And I think it came out beautifully. We displayed some lyrical ability and just had fun on the song. So shout out to him. And that's actually my favorite song on the project. I think it describes the project so well, and that's why I decided to go with that name for the entire project, Troublesome.
So now that you and your wife have a record label name for yourselves, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So DreMerica ENT, we're calling it DreMerica Productions for a long time, but really we were just doing things, just me and her out of our, just the team was me and her for a long time. We had other people help us along the way, but it wasn't anything official. This year, though, we decided to, get some, real business partners involved and start to do a little bit more advertising, a little more promoting, and expand outside of just doing recording music, but also doing film, recording our own music videos. My wife, America, she's a very skilled photographer as well as videographer. So we're also doing photos and photo shoots. Recently, we did a collaboration with Lady Bijou, where I was able to showcase, myself for, just doing a photo shoot for my own brand as well as her doing some stuff for her brand. So a lot of cross promotion, and we're just excited to continue to expand. This is just the footwork that we're laying down, and we're happy to do it.
Well, thank you for that information. Would you happen to let us know about any upcoming videos to any of the tracks from this new album coming?
Sure. So we actually are working on a music video for a song that's on the album called In That Mode Part 2. It's a continuation series. Every time I go to my live shows, a lot of people enjoy my fast raps, my and I'm just like doing a bunch of wordplay, a lot of alliteration. People just enjoy that. So I use that song to kind of start out my concerts, and so I actually have a series now where this is the part 2, and so we're going to actually film a one-take style video this month and release that as an entry to the monthly rap contest. Yeah, so that I look forward to sharing that with everybody.
Okay. Well, thank you for that information. I would like to spin one of your tracks. This one's called Flu Season, featuring Ren Thomas. Can you tell us a little bit about this track?
Sure. So that track is actually has a very funny story to it. To make it long story short, is I actually had that track and instrumental almost a year ago now, and I had the song ready. I had verses written. But I had the verse written, and I had the hook. It's got like a very morphed kind of tone to the hook, and I did that to kind of, just create a vibe. I'm a heavy smoker. People that know my music, they know me. I'm very 420 friendly, and I want to create a song that just you could just chill out, vibe out to, maybe spark up to. But when all this pandemic started to hit, I had just secured a feature from an artist out of New Jersey named Ren Thomas. Shout out to him. And, I was thinking for a name for the song, and, again, I just wanted to create a project. Everything around the project is to be able to give people that escape, give people that, sense of, like, positive outlook, even though it's called Troublesome, something entertaining to get their minds off of the negative climate that's happening right now. So I thought, what better than to name this track Flu Season, to let everybody know that no matter what, in a pandemic or not, to create some great music and just create great vibes for everybody.
All right. Thank you for that. Thank you. Here is Flu Season. Mufasa.
Brain on autopilot, in reality is shocking. Remain the hardest rocking, no surprise that I'm the topic. Weighing all the options, I say there's not an option. No other way around it, we the hottest out. The hottest out. It's the season, you'll believe it, we the hottest out. The hottest out. Without a doubt, brain on autopilot, in reality is shocking. Remain the hardest rocking, no surprise that I'm the topic. Weighing all the options, I say there's not an option. No other way around it, we the hottest out.
I take pleasure in made effort, my name's tender. Say it once and burn your tongue, they better take measures. Razor blade, yeah, I stay clever, sharp, I lay heads with the sauce, better play dead when I spark, yeah. Lion heart, but still an underdog. Paper chasing reckless made me really stumble hard. I fed my partners, always stayed real. Scrape change just to pay bills, but made sure we was straight still. Don't trust opinions, but I love statistics. My numbers ain't the biggest, but the growth is what I've witnessed. To keep it real, they ain't even realistic. Crappers pick a hairstyle and a crazy gimmick, then they want a big hit.
Brain on autopilot, in reality is shocking. Remain the hardest rocking, no surprise that I'm the topic. Weighing all the options, I say there's not an option. No other way around it, we the hottest out. The hottest out. It's the season, you'll believe it, we the hottest out. The hottest out. Without a doubt. Brain on autopilot, in reality is shocking. Remain the hardest rocking, no surprise that I'm the topic. Weighing all the options, I say there's not an option. No other way around it, we the hottest out.
Popping way before sway view. I paid dues and you paid dues. Drunk free, how I came through. Fuck a screen with your bank view. I never did the shit they do. No promoter ever paid you. It's a loud pack to your cake too. If you ain't with me, I made you. Too many cats want this. Let's rap and more watches. From tuna to lobsters. Told my shooter I got this. If I ever held you, put a stone inside that fucking bracelet. When I see you at a show, word is bum will strip them naked. Enemies and haters, splash coke in my makers. These liars will say they made us. I'm just working on my next greatest. Public service message to you corns and think you're wave high. What you gonna do? Sink or swim when that wave stop?
Brain on autopilot, in reality is shocking. Remain the hardest rocking, no surprise that I'm the topic. Weighing all the options, I say there's not an option. No other way around it, we the hottest out. The hottest out. It's the season, you'll believe it, we the hottest out. The hottest out. Without a doubt. Brain on autopilot, in reality is shocking. Remain the hardest rocking, no surprise that I'm the topic. Weighing all the options, I say there's not an option. No other way around it, we the hottest out.
All right now. Hey. All right. All right. That's what's up.